The president warned leaders against creating barriers, hurdles and obstacles in the work of state agencies who are involved in the fight against corruption and in turn cooperate with them as they discharge their respective mandate.
Hii vita hatutaishinda kwa mazishi, kwa harusi, sijui wapi. Hii vita tuko na wale ambao wamepatiwa kazi na jukumu ya kufanya hiyo kazi. Na mimi naamini na nafikiria Wakenya wengi wanaamini ya kwamba wale ambao wamepatiwa hiyo kazi wako na uwezo wa kufanya na kutekeleza hiyo kazi.
The head of state castigating leaders, he said, had a habit of going to funerals and weddings where they spread falsehoods on matters corruption. He challenged those who have information on graft to visit the Directorate of Criminal Investigations offices and state their claims instead of engaging on empty propaganda.
Niliona mwingine akisema sijui nimeiba mali ya nani. Mimi namwambia, wewe tembea hapa Karura Forest hapa. Ofisi ziko hapo. Kwenda useme Uhuru kile ameiba, shida iko wapi jameni? What is the problem? Lakini hii mambo ya kutishatisha watu ati kwa sababu umetaja kitu kwa mazishi, huyo mtu ambaye amekufa hata kusaidia.
The president called on those purporting to have information on his involvement in corruption deals not to fear but to go and submit the same to the DCI. The head of state assured agencies involved in the fight against corruption of his full support and called on the judiciary to play its part to ensure the wheels of justice in the corruption war are moving with speed, terming the vice as the single biggest obstacle to better Kenya. President Kenyatta saying the war on corruption is not against specific individuals or communities, but rather it is a war against crime that has robbed Kenya of immense resources. The head of state said he will soon convene a leaders forum to discuss prudent utilization of public funds, saying it was disturbing that county governments are spending more funds on recurrent budgets and personal emoluments at the expense of development.
52% of ordinary revenue ile tunapokea kama kodi kutoka wa Kenya. 52% inaenda kwa mishahara ya wafanyikazi wa serikali. Alafu another 30% inaenda kwa recurrent expenditure. Ile ambayo imebaki kuhudumia wananchi milioni, hiyo nasema karibu 50 million, ni 20%. Surely there is something wrong in that equation.
As county governments, as you think about how to expand our agriculture, keep your eyes as well on the export market, because we now have an export policy. Markets are being created that will not only enhance revenues coming to our country, but it will also turn around the fortunes of many farmers in our rural areas.
We must fight corruption at all levels. We must acknowledge the symbiotic relationship between the legislature and the executive. We must stop the faulty propagation of unnecessary sovereignty for both. In reality, separation of powers is institutionally desirable, but for functionality across institutions, we must remain cognizant of the end result, which is service delivery for the mwananchi.
For Channel 1 News, I'm Safin Acheng Oma.